Howdy there, folks. This is Andy Griffiths of GamersLeagues.com, and you're watching Next Car Game. Now, Next Car Game is run by Bugbear Entertainment. We talked about it before. We did a video about it quite a while ago now. Well, essentially, I wanted to do another one. Firstly, because Bugbear Entertainment have held good on their promise about updating this game near enough constantly since it hit early access earlier in the year. And secondly, I wanted to show you the new content. First of which is Sandpit. It's basically a new circuit, which if you've played this game or played any of Bugbear's previous games like Flat Out or Ridge Racer, Flat Out, you would recognise this a little bit, this little setting. I'm not sure if the actual circuit layout is any different, but this game has evolved massively the last time I looked at it. I looked at it a couple of months ago, and while I enjoyed it and while I could see where Bugbear could be going with it, at the same time I was kind of a little bit apprehensive because I wasn't entirely sure, it seemed ambitious and it seemed costly for an early access game, but the price of early access games has kind of skyrocketed since then, so it seems a bit of a better value judgment at the moment. But the real big thing that I wanted to give Bugbear massive kudos about was optimization. Now, when I first ran this game, it was quite hard to handle. It didn't work very well with a controller, but since then that's not really the case. It's gotten a lot better. The AI has gotten a lot better and a lot less rubber bandy, which is good. Where's this guy going? He's going over there! Oh my god, I'm not looking where I'm going. I should really look where I'm going. Okay, oh no. I was first and now I'm not. Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Oh no. Things like that happen a lot. in Next Car Game, which I'm pretty sure the only reason it's called Next Car Game is so that Bugbear can go, look, we bought the rights to the Flat Out name from whoever has it now. Especially Verse, I think, are the people that have it now. They're in Russia. They did the amazingly bad Flat Out 3, which released about 11 months ago now. It just randomly appeared on Steam. Anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about this. So what I want to communicate to you guys is that not only performance-wise has this game got better, but handling-wise has gotten better. Sound effects for cars when you're in a pack is awesome because it's really intimidating as you hear all the other cars around you, which is awesome when you've got some 5.1 stereo speakers or headphones around you, which is good. But they've just added a few new tracks to this. So Sandpit is new. A track called Mini Stadium is new, which is basically it's just a derby track, whereas this is a race track. And it's really, oh man, I'm definitely going the wrong way, aren't I? Oh, damn it! I could reset, but where's the fun in that? Resetting sources. They've added this new static driver model as well, which is a little bit better, and the compression on the cars when it comes to impacts has been sensibly altered now, so cars won't crumple in on themselves to such an extent where they leave the core survival structure kind of in folds. Instead, what they'll actually do is, they'll function like a real car. So let's try if I can actually... Oh man, that was a terrible corner. But the AI is still as terrible. But the thing is, what I love about this game is that it is very much like the original Flat Out. More so than I would say Flat Out 2 and Flat Out Ultimate Carnage. They've really abandoned that street racer aesthetic, which I don't know, kind of got the feeling that was almost forced upon them by Atari, who were publishing the game at the time. They've gone whole hog for this Demolition Derby spec, and it's great. It gives this game such personality. And before, the game was really, really struggling with the 24 cars on track and manage them at the same time, but that doesn't seem to be an issue anymore, which is good. Although, it'd be nice to have a radar, as in a track radar. I know it's unrealistic. Oh my god, what the hell am I going? Oh no. I meant to do that. If I can't make it in this racing lark, I'll try and become a stunt car driver instead. Oh, no. Maybe I'll take that back. So, yeah, it's impressive. And it's getting gradually more impressive as well, which is really good. and I was 10th, which is not too bad. The other thing which they've added, which is new, is a replay system. Now, they had a photo mode before, which was interesting, but now they've got all these groovy... It's basically a floaty cam, so it's a no-clip, so you can go through everywhere and just follow the carnage, which is awesome. I wish more racing games would have these. Like, having a good replay system is something which has really been missing in games for a long, long time. These focus points as well, it's crazy. So you got all these things to mess around with. You can change the target, which is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, so I can figure out what the hell happened to the guy that I nerfed out first corner. You can slow it down, speed it up. Where it gets a little bit crazy. But you can change it like this, look at this! Oh man, no, I shouldn't have done that. Look at these two, they're just standing at it. This replay system is stunning. I love every angle of it. I wish all games could have a replay system like this. Like, it's just so good. It's so good. So yeah, let's catch up with these guys. Just zoom around the level. God, where are they at? Play a game of Find the Car. I mean, this replay system is just really impressive. There they are, there they are, there they are, they were doing that thing over there. So there's one. There isn't a rewind button at the moment, which is a little bit disappointing. You just get visuals like this, which is just really, really fun. It's gonna run over the camera! So yeah, let's see what else we got. Isn't this just the best replay system in the world? I mean, at the moment, obviously, it's a shame that there isn't any way to rewind as well as go forward. You can speed up and speed down, and you can restart the replay by pressing in on the left stick, as you can see in the controls at the bottom, and it works really well. And there they go. There's all 24 cars. I mean, it looks like a British touring car grid at the moment, like it's so chaotic. I think British touring cars have got like 32 cars this year, but yeah, whatever. Sorry if it seems like I'm drunk on the camera controls, but it's actually quite hard to control this, surprisingly. Just got destruction on the scenery as well. This is just amazing. And this is a great tool set for people that want to make videos. If only there was a rewind button. That's the only thing. But then I don't want to be the guy, you know, to say, oh yeah, everything's great apart from this one thing. I don't want to do that because, you know, it's really cool the way it is at the moment, and I'm sure, as is something that Bugbear are working on at the moment, they might add that in the future. But it does seem like a strange omission. Like, if it was easy to do, it feels like they would do it. But we'll see. We'll find out. Oh my god, that was epic. Right, let's get out of this. Let's go to the garage. Let's have a look at... Let's have a look at something else very quick. We'll have a look at Destruction Derby a little bit, the new Destruction Derby mode, and we'll choose a different car. There's still only 3 cars in the build, which again is... It's just one of those things. Like that, I would much rather have new tracks rather than anything else. So Derby, Mud Pit is new. I think Small Stadium is new as well. Yeah, so let's try Mud Pit, because that's definitely brand new. And we'll go with the American Sedan. Sedan, you're rocking the boat. Loading times have also got a lot better as well. It gives me hope for the early access program, like endeavors like this, because I'm playing Carmageddon at the moment as well, Carmageddon Reincarnation, and that is very, very buggy at the moment. But by the same token, you know, Stainless games are always adding to it. But yeah, it's good to see early access working as it should, which is absolutely the case with what Bugbear are doing with Next Car Game. That's definitely a good hit. In this mode, you can really see what I'm talking about when it comes to the car folding, which is a problem with the previous build of the game, where, you know, cars would fold onto each other. So to such an extent where the axles, like, even though they would still work on the rear and front of the vehicle, like, they would fold into such an extent where wheels would be like 50 pence pieces, like, folded on top of each other, yet somehow you'd still be moving. It was very, very strange, but that's not the case here now, which is fantastic to see. And I think all that's to do with Bugbear just being really clever about the feedback that they take on board. And, you know, them being very focused and committed to what they want from this game at the same time. So you can get all the feedback in the world, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get an amazing game out of it. But this is very encouraging. What I would like is just some music. You know, it's great to hear the grunty engines of these cars, but at the same time, like, you know, some music would really help to sell the experience, I think. And it doesn't have to be... It doesn't have to be licensed music. Remember with the first Flat Out, they partnered with a few indie bands. With a... I can't remember what the service was called, but it was like an indie service where essentially people just uploaded their music and they took a select sample of the users' submissions on there and just used those as a soundtrack. That would be perfect. If that could come back again, that would not only work great with the game, you know, if it's kind of like a thrash metal kind of thing, but it would also really work well with Bugbear's kind of indie spirit that they've got now that they aren't affiliated with the publisher. Right, let's have a look at the replay of this. As you can really see the deformation at work here as well. Look at it go. Oh my god. definitely a car ballet going on here. You can lock to target as well, which is really cool. Frame rate does go a little bit funky when you fast forward it too much. But most of the time it is staying a regular 30 frames, which is good. Oh, now it's on. Now it's dropping considerably. See, I don't know how that guy's still going around. See, his wheels haven't folded in on each other, but he doesn't seem to have an engine at this point, unless he's got a rear engine. He does have a rear engine. Hey, this thing works. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. This is times 4. Way too quick, way too quick. So it goes down to time 6, and all the way to +1 to times 4. So yeah. I did okay, my steering wheel is technically hanging out. Right. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. That was, again, it was just a quick look at next car game. Bugbear are continuing to add to it, which is, to be honest, absolutely fantastic. It's good that we've still got this game going. It's good that they've still got the money to continue it, and I think the sales that they're getting week in, week out, they should be good because they're adding worthwhile content to it, and that is part of the battle with early access. So as usual, if you have any feedback or comments, let me know in the below the video, and yeah. Thanks for watching. Expect more videos from me soon. Cheers, guys.